If you're fascinated by history and survival strategy, this is the moment to dive deep. On this channel, Legacy of Survival, we explore the hidden strategies of the past, and today we're peeling back the curtain on Cold War bunkers. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the ongoing exploration of how history can inform our modern-day preparedness. The Cold War wasn't just about espionage and nuclear threats. It was a time when ordinary citizens, engineers and governments developed meticulous plans for survival. And many of those strategies are surprisingly applicable even today. The first lesson we can take from declassified bunker blueprints is the art of space optimization. Cold War engineers had to anticipate long-term isolation in confined areas, often for weeks or months. They created living quarters that maximized vertical space, using stackable storage and modular designs to fit sleeping areas, kitchens, and sanitation facilities in compact zones. For anyone considering modern preparedness at home, this translates into using multi-purpose furniture, vertical shelving, and creating zones for different activities within a limited area. One practical example is converting a basement into a layered system. One area for sleeping, one for food storage, and one for utilities, with clear separation to maintain hygiene and efficiency. Ventilation was another critical element that bunkers demanded. The declassified blueprints reveal intricate systems designed to filter out radioactive particles and maintain breathable air under sealed conditions. For a modern enthusiast, while full-scale military-grade filtration may be impractical, basic principles still apply. Creating airflow pathways, using HEPA filters, and having manual backup systems such as hand-crank ventilators can keep an enclosed space functional during emergencies. A practical step would be to install a dual vent system in your basement or secure room, where one line draws fresh air in and another expels stale air, ensuring constant circulation. Water storage and sanitation were treated as non-negotiable necessities in Cold War designs. Bunkers often had independent water tanks with manual pumps, along with chemical toilets or sealed waste systems to prevent contamination. Translating this to a home setting doesn't require massive engineering, but the principle of redundancy is key. Maintain multiple water sources, a main storage tank, sealed bottled water, and a filtration system capable of purifying local water if required. For sanitation, having portable chemical toilets or composting solutions ensures that hygiene is maintained even if plumbing is compromised. One step is to dedicate a closet or small area for sanitation supplies, ensuring they are easily accessible yet unobtrusive. The psychological aspect of long-term isolation was taken seriously in Cold War shelters. Blueprints often included communal areas, recreational facilities, and even small libraries to maintain morale. For modern preparedness, this insight is invaluable. Isolation is as much a mental challenge as a physical one. Incorporating spaces for reading, small exercise routines, and low-tech entertainment such as board games or puzzles can significantly improve the experience of staying in a confined environment. For instance, setting aside a corner of your basement with bookshelves, a foldable table, and lighting options can replicate this historical approach in a practical way. Food storage strategies from the era were meticulous. Engineers and planners considered caloric needs, preservation methods, and rationing strategies. Modern application doesn't require a full Cold War pantry, but understanding the basics can save lives in emergencies. Stocking long-lasting staples like rice, beans, canned goods and freeze-dried items, paired with rotation to avoid spoilage, mirrors the military foresight of the past. For a concrete step, create a layered storage system. One layer for immediate use, one layer for medium-term, and one long-term emergency reserve. This method allows you to maintain freshness while always having an accessible supply. Security and concealment were core principles in bunker planning. Many Cold War shelters were hidden within residential or commercial properties, sometimes beneath basements or disguised as innocuous storage spaces. While modern threats may differ, the lesson remains. Any preparedness plan benefits from discretion. Consider how to integrate your supplies and shelter areas without drawing attention, whether it's through clever storage, hidden doors, or inconspicuous layouts. For example, a false wall or repurposed furniture can mask emergency supplies without reducing accessibility. The Cold War bunker legacy teaches us that preparation is as much about design thinking as it is about raw resources. It's about foresight, redundancy, and adaptability. By studying these declassified blueprints and applying the principles to modern homes, history enthusiasts and survivalists alike gain a blueprint not only for safety, but for disciplined, methodical planning. If this deep dive into Cold War preparedness has sparked your curiosity and given you actionable strategies, make sure to subscribe to Legacy of Survival. Share this with fellow history buffs and survival enthusiasts, so we can build a community that learns from the past to secure a safer, smarter future.